Hi guys, welcome to this ISO. It's actually the ISO where I built ALCI. And ALCI is ArcoLinux and Calamares smashed together, basically keeping as pure as possible, not adding more applications, themes, configs, whatever, right? Keeping pure Arch. Now, just made a video about ALCI ISO, and one of the many examples. There are over 80 videos on ALCI, and I thought, yeah, we changed something that's not recorded. The fact is that we've created something new, and that's what we're gonna explain. There is a grub, I suppose. Nope, the pictures are gone, but we have already documented it on ArcoLinux.info in the information website, and that's where the beta testers go and have a look. What did Eric change? What did the team change, right? So the ALCI project got a grub. That's what this is about. How do you achieve this? How do I get this to boot up in my distribution, right? And since we do like our little solution to keys, which is always an issue on Arch and Arco and all the others, right? Even on the other day was Red Hat, right? Keys. So we've got that in all our project now. Carly has it too, ALCI has it, Eraser has it. We all have it, so we can just type fix key and be done with it. So grub, this nice theme, how did we do it? That's basically the topic. All right. If you go to the internet, you'll find that there is a new GitHub. So the grub theme, the ALCI grub theme, is online, okay? And in here we have boot, grub, themes, and ALCI, and this is what we'll get. This is the background, and then it just gets filled in with some text. And if people say, okay, I would like to have something similar, but the color is not that good, and the text, I would like this, I would like that. Here it is, right? Be my guest. You have everything with all the layers. Play around with it. If you want to have another background here, gradient, choose a gradient. Let's take something silly. Voila. Take a gradient. Where am I? I am the layer. Okay, click. Voila. We've got something else. Right? So there's so many choices. Deep C. All looking good. You decide, do decide the font and all that. It's a copy paste basically, guys. Do be creative in here, and then the rest is more or less copy paste. So we got a place on your system. So this is your future system. It's going to go inside computer, file system, boot, right? And it's going to the grub, it's going to boot, grub, themes, and there it will be. There it will be. So I've installed it on this machine, on this ArcoLinux machine. It doesn't really matter, right? It's all ArcoLinux, remember? Okay, so basically I'm mimicking the structure of my future system. The same here, user, share, grub, themes, ALCI. And in the other videos I've made about grub themes, we told you that we like to have it next to the boot folder, right? Boot, grub, that we like to have it there. But the way Arch does things, so the Arch ISO application removes everything in boot. We played around with it. I mean, we've worked around, right? But in here I had another thought. I said, okay, so you remove everything, no problem. And this is what I came up with. Because once you have the data that should go on the system, you need a package build to put it on the ISO. So the ALCI grub theme is a workaround and well, a different version from the one that we're using on the Nemesis repo, on the ArcoLinux repos, and so on. In here, I said, you know what? I'm just gonna omit. I'm just not gonna use the boot folder. So the boot folder is empty in this package. ALCI grub theme. ALCI, not edu grub theme. That exists as well. And it conflicts with it. So it's either that or the other one. and edu stands for the Nemesis repo, my personal github.com/ericdubois. There is also a repo, so I can put stuff on there that's just for me, right? Of course, anybody can install it, but that's the point. It's besides the next to the ArcoLinux projects. So basically what I'm done here, I told him we're not going to use this. The boot directory is for us empty, and all of that is grayed out, but I can reuse the code later. That's why it's still there, right? If you just want to use it again, you just say okay, it's in, and here as well hashtag and hashtag it's in. Control Z Z Z Z, and oh let's keep number 37 like so, right? Otherwise, if I'm not sure, you just close without saving, right? Let's close everything else. So that's that. That's also an issue, of course, if I have a text. So the post install, this is not clear. Let's see what the bash does. That's better. Post install, post upgrade, post remove. If you upgrade, you go to post install. The files have been installed in. This time I tell them it's not gonna be in boot. It's gonna be user share grub, but this is just for us readers, right? Users. It's just the text echo. Now, if the word grub theme is inside this particular file, then replace the line with grub theme into grub theme user share grub themes ALCI theme text inside etc default grub. And if it doesn't have the word grub theme, which would be a mistake, right? But if it isn't there, we add it at the end. Sort of fallback. And of course we need to build our grub again. So he knows, hey, there's a new theme. Okay, let's load it up. And then the other way around, removing this particular package will make sure, well, that the default of ArcoLinux comes back, Vimix. But if a theme is not there, only thing that happens is you get a beautiful black screen for Arch. So default Arch Linux theme, because there's nothing there. So there's no issue, no error, nothing. But if you're on ArcoLinux, we got everything back. It's going to be the gray thing and the blue line there at the right bottom. So there you are. That's what I've done. Now, is that finished? No. I've made the files. I made the application. Well, not really. I should build it, right? So make package. That's why we make a package build. So we have this. And this is going to be cut and pasted to one level up to the repo. And in here, we put the grub theme. Here he is. And then a little script that says upload everything to the internet. Is then everything finished? No. Then you have the package ready to be installed. So sudo pacman -s. If the repo is known to the system, you can install it. If the repo is known. How is the repo known? If it's in etc/pacman.conf. And if maybe mirrors and keys are as well defined. Depends how you do your pacman.conf. But I want to have it on the ISO. If I want it on the ISO, I need to do something. Every single ISO from here, 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 right? All these guys are all ISOs. And we said this is the ALCI ISO pure. Pure as in untouched, as in pure Arch. So no, there is no grub theme there. Okay? That's the intended. It's always going to be the purest of them all. In here, sometimes you get Mate and Plasma or nothing or XFCE or Cinnamon, right? But here it's nothing. No Xorg, no SDM, no desktop. It's up to you to run your scripts. So if you take a look at what I've done here, you can always check it out online. You can always check it out like this. I've added, of course, the name. ALCI grub theme git. I need to add the name. And if it gets installed, all these things come into place, the files go there, the change in the etc grub default will happen, and then the grub will be created. And voila, we'll have a new grub theme. And that's the whole story of what I did here in ArcoLinux and Carly. That's the whole story. And then you have the end result, where you can say, I've created my own grub theme, put it on a repo, build repo, then add it to the ISO, and then of course test it. See that it works. All right, enjoy creating your own grub themes for your distro. Cheers.